Tak a my teďko... My teďko vlastně se dostali do Eidernu a jdeme hledat Tris a tu alchemičku, čarodějku. No, vypadlo jméno. Jo.
It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Glevesig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Death Mold?
Scoff all you want. I speak of magic. The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds. Power, destruction, annihilation!
Hail to Henselt!
After which Sabrina Glevesig was burned at the stake, and the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass, still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Death Mold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the barons won't dare stand against you.
Long live the king!
Shortly, I've prepared everything.
Jo, takže vlastně tohle je vlastně druhý ten stejný konflikt jako byl Foltest proti tomu Panošovi, jak to píči v češtině, ty vole? Na začátku. Tohle je vlastně úplně to stejný.
Kedwen! Always and forever!
Vazal, ne. Já nevím, jaký měl titul ten týtek, jestli byl baron, nebo prostě kdokoliv, nevím, to je teďko jedno.
And Demoven's cub, has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Ferret has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
Tak, vyjednávací stůl. Tak jde o území, ufo, to jsou ty jeho děti. Jo, tak to chápu, tam jako jde o motiv, jenom říkám, že to je prostě
His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edern.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought, to each of us, and the titles of Marquis. Ooh. We speak of Upper Edern, of coal and silver mines, numerous factories, the sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
Jasně.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
Yeah.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Ferret, they will hate you, but at least this way you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse and die, by my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Jo, tohle je fakt něco, co prostě uteče, dobře. Ten úvodní cinematik ve hře, jak tam to zabil Damaverta, krále Eidernu, a tady se přou teďko o část toho území. Takže teda Eidern je jakoby veliký, nevím, jako prostě veliký ostrov, nebo co to je, prostě kus země, a teda část jakoby toho území teďko je volná a teď se o to oni přou. A teda ten týpek, tak je teda král Eidernu, ale jako jiný části Eidernu. Jo. OK.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Ferret.
Ja, Keidvernu. Takže Keidvern a Eidvern. Ja.
I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign. Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Eden sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Eden's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
Má to nějaký vliv? Jako Magora zní zajímavě, no, akorát ty vole. No, dobře.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin!
No, tak schválně to dopadne.
Facing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Henselt of Ard Caraig, King of Kedwin, Sovereign of Caingorn and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn, and Saskia, the wench who killed a dragon. The victor shall take Lormark. May the gods settle this. Begin!
Draw your sword!
Ow. Kámo, ona má štít, tak co to je do píči za výzvu tohleto zase? Jo, a já nemůžu ani rolovat. Oh shit.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Melitele!
Kámo, zrovna vybrali tady nějaký místo. Zrovna tady.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze Major Batty? Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The Witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight.
Okay.
Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
To je vážně to nebe fialový, nebo akorát mám špatně grafiku zase.
Were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's cross.
Eternians are here as well.
My understanding later. We have to go.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
Do prdele! Co to kurva děje? Tam ještě jeden. To je event z knih. Dobře.
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a eclipse. Checkers are only susceptible to silver spells.
Ty krásu, tak to je kouzák, ono tohle.
Try to disperse the pot.
Takže to, co my teďko vidíme, tak je nějaký... Ty vole, já... Normálně upřímně. Vůbec nemám tušení, co se o tom mám myslet. Teďko z hlavy. To bych Zaklínače asi úplně jako nečekal. Tak jsme tu. Yes. Kde ten přelud? Aha.
It's Gnevisic's curse!
She's
out to kill me!
Stay close to me, sire. It's not fair. Let's not...
It's Prince Dennis. He lives.
Já jsem se vzal vážně jeho meč a mám moc plný inventář, je. Jakože právě teď prostě. Stenisův meč ocelový. On kámo dává daleko větší ty meč. To chci. Mám nový meč. To je možný, ne? On vážně dává dvakrát tolik damage třeba. Ryb Stenis, no tak trošku ty vole. 21. No ty bláho, let's go.
Come on!
F5? Jo. Děkuji.
Dissipating. We're near its end.
Já mám docela dlouhý event tohle. Dobře. Last ten. Možná. Já nic nevidím. Tady je, jo. Tak to je absolut minus. A to mělo být takové co? Já už kámo úplně vidím, jak to tady umřu na nějaký jeden náhodný hit, jo. Tak co? Samozřejmě, ty vole.
Death Mold, Sheeler, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took full tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Just lovely. And here I'd hope for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
No ty bláho. Je, on je tady tábor. Doufám, že je rovnej a funkční. A nebude tady žádný problém, ty. No. Takže teďko chceme jít prostě normálně za králem.
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Počkej, teďka řekl, to neuspělo. Lol, ty vole, to je jedna. Díky, mate, já nestačím akorát s Kubou, takže don't worry. Dělám toho spoustu, kámo. Promluv se s elfem uvezený v Chybějském táboře. Ale je fakt strašně zvláštní, ty bláho.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the raid.
Tak. Jdeme tady teďko zjistit, co to je kurva stalo, protože já nemám vůbec tušení. No, nalevelíme až později, že?
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
In no small part thanks to you, Excellency.
I've helped you, yes. I trust I shan't regret it.
As do I. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful.
Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Tak. Králi o králi. Můžeme vybrat tu truhlu? Let's go. Výborně.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
Ten dialog je občas tak perfektní normálně v hajzlu.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on.
Perfectly.
Now, leave me alone.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
My son was killed during a hunt.
Anything strange or unnatural occur at the time?
A rabid boar ripped open his femoral artery. I witnessed it. An accident, nothing more.
The curse was activated today. I need to know why.
As we negotiated, a fight broke out. I killed a priest of Creve. Perhaps that.
Maybe.
Okay. Mně se tady zacyklil dialog, já se normálně nemůžu jít ven. What the fuck?
What did you condemn, Sabrina?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield.
Yes, no?
3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
No. Jak je to nerad to říkáme, jo? A už třeba jenom ta poslední hodina hry, tak je lepší, než je to předtím, jo? Jakože fakt ty krávo. Tohle to je tak strašně zajímavý.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Určitě. Konspirační teorie, výborně. Takže chápu to správně, že tohle to nemá nic společného s konjunkcí sfér. Nebo něčím takovým. Toto je prostě akorát debilní prokletí. A to je vlastně všechno. A my jsme se akorát do toho teďko zamotali, protože jsme došli sem, kde hledáme Tris. Čau, Musimo, čau, děkuji.
Greetings, Geralt.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
Okay. No, tak já tady člověče asi dodělám tady všechny tyhle ty promluvy a pak nalevlíme.
Freak.
Tak, Detmold, co pak nám řekneš ty? Jak vypadá ta jako brutálně schopný čaroděj ten týpek, jo?
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody.
Aha, jasně.
They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
I'm not going to waste my time reading. Tell me the important bits.
Oh, no need to be ashamed, Geralt. In these times, few get the opportunity to learn the arts of reading and writing. Illiteracy is...
I can read, mage. Time's a-wasting. Are you gonna start helping me?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of specters. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then, the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power. It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics. A battlefield is perfect. Blood-soaked ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power. For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars. Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper. Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
What the fuck,
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Tak a poslední, jo.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast
Sabrina
rarely.
byla výjimečka,
There
jak
have
jste
only been
říkali,
6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevissig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
No.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons.
Yes, sir.
Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
No. Jenom tam mezi náma, jo. Toto to byl teda podle mě jakoby zbytečně moc dlouhý dialog. Jakože chápu, že to je důležitý, ale přijde mi, že tady mají docela velký problém s pacingem. Že buď to máš jakoby hrozně moc volný prostor, anebo akorát se kecá. Jestli je teda upřímně, bylo to teda velmi zajímavý tohleto. Takže tato celá část je vlastně o tom, zlomit tu kletbu, jo. To jsem tam
Get a hold of yourself. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Tak jak je to velký ten... Je, kámo, to je krásná rovná lokace. Já se nemůžu ztratit. Tady se čete, nemůžu ztratit. Nemůžu.
How'd you do?
What do you want?
I collect old coins.
Here in the camp? Are you daft?
I heard there are some overseas coins floating around. Square with a fish on them or something.
Don't know nothing about that. Fuck off. Audrin! Where are you?
What? Jaký Audrin?
Audrin! Where are you? What do you want?
What the fuck?
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
Okay.
What of it?
Just curious.
Jaký máš level?
Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
What else am I to do?
In servicia veritas, najdi Audrina.
Where are you?
Několik otázků hledá svého starého hospodského kumpána. What the fuck? Okay.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? Greetings. This mist's driving me crazy.
What the fuck? Co to je do píči zálokace tohle?
Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again.
Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
You know me, I'm not prejudiced. But I don't get it. What's wrong with those non-humans?
Ah, they're alien races. We'll never understand them.
Rozumím, takže doslova jakoby v jedné části hry tak máte lesbičky, elfky a tak. A tady máte Audrin prostě, jo, výborně. Děkuji určitě, že jsme vybrali tábor. Jsem nadšený z vaší volby a vyřídím si to s váma příště do píči. Skvělý.
Yeah? You're the quartermaster's assistant? Yeah. Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
I'd like to play dice.
I'll play if you beat Zivik and Madame Carol. Not before.
Okay, dobře.
So?
Tak, co pak má za zboží týpek? Já vždycky jakoby přemýšlím, co bych tak chtěl. Zbroj z Draugra. 1600 orénů, jo, ty krávo. Zjistím já, jestli z toho mám jakoby ten... Jestli mám ty věci k tomu. Ty krále, to je pás strašně OP. Esence Drauga. Jo, takže Drauga ještě pořád nemám a ještě asi dlouho mít nebudu, bych tak typnul, co? No, tak já tady nechám ty meče. A jdeme hledat dál. Tak. Takový malý enemák to je, na to určitě. Takže, tady toho kámo je teda strašně moc. Najdi prapor všelé krouhové, Bangriftův meč, Setkilová zbroj a Hanselův medailon. Jako toto to vypadá, fakt jako taková ta lokace, která je na 2 streamy, no. Co ty židle, Petře? Ale je to strašně jednoduchý. Já bych třeba dneska doporučil každému nekupovat si herní židly, ale koupit si cokoliv jinýho. A to prostě primárně kvůli tomu.
Piss off out of here. You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker. Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Sestřičky.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life.
Allah.
The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice.
Couple.
I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
A to si říkáš voják.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
Okay.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
Yes.
All right.
Takže ten quest mám udělat, protože mě to potom pustí k nejtěžšímu enemákovi ve hře, jo, říkáte. To zní jako strašně zajímavě. Takže jdeme za medičkou. Počkej, prozkoumy v noci domek na útesu a pobřeží. Jo, to je prostě možná mají vylíz ven teďka. Fajn. Ale jakoby okolo těch židlí, jo, tak ještě prostě musíte pochopit jednu věc a samozřejmě, že u Hermana budete platit podle mě jakoby brutálně za značku. Jo. Já ti samozřejmě, kámo, jakoby nejsem expert na židle, já ti prostě samozřejmě neřeknu, jako jaká je nejlepší židle do 10 000. Jediné, co ti prostě můžu říct, tak je, že dneska, po tom, co jsem seděl na DX Raceru 3 nebo 4 roky, bych si prostě radši za 8 koupil židli klidněji z IKEA, ty vole. Protože i ta židle bude mít prostě lepší ergonomii než jakákoliv herní židle. A je to ta člověče by the way fakt k nasrání. Fakt je to k nasrání. Jako já jsem s DX Racem spolupracoval fakt strašně dlouho. A prostě fakt jsem nasranej z toho, že prostě židle, která se podle mě úplně všude by byla schopná skurvit záda prostě, jo. Jako ano, taky to je moje chyba prostě, ale říkáš si, do hajzlů, jo.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Dobře.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Well, it was here yesterday.
To zase kdo? Jako určitě lepší herní židle než nějaká z obchodáků za 2-3 tisíce, která se rozjebe za rok a půl. No a já se člověče tímhle tím právě nejsem úplně už dneska moc jistý. Jakože naprosto seriózně, jo, že už dneska jakoby nemám úplně takovou jistotu, že by třeba DX Racer za 8 byl lepší, než židle z IKEA za 15 stovek. Teďko se to bavím o tom pohodlí. To pohodlí u těch herních židlí je super. Jako bez legrace, jo. Já se teď teďko bavím Já se spíš teďko bavím o jakoby to, jestli budu z toho bolet nebo nebude záda. A šlapky. A holky, jak se máte? Tak kde pak je ta medička? Madame Karol.
Well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
Měl bych zájem o jednu svých dívek. No tak dobře, no.
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I've got the orens, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Já si můžu vybrat holku. Prsatá kuťátko, prsatá Miriam, Perdelína, lízavá Lucka a Wendy Pištělka, ok. Chat, máte tady nejdůležitější rozhodnutí v chatu. Potřebuji vybrat. Tak, vybírejte. Jedem. Miriam. Já vypadá to, že tady chat se pamatuje Lucku z chatu, takže lízavá Lucka, jo, ok. Tak to jsem asi lízal Lucku, fajn. Dáme jí 101, víc nemám. Někdy tam doufám s každou šlapkou jiná animace. Jak já moc strašně baví, jak tam všechny ty ženský jsou nahatý, vole. Že je tam vidět i ochlupení, všechno. Ale Geralt musí mít džíny. Prostě Geralt musí mít džíny, protože Geraltovou péro by prostě zničilo tu hru, ty vole. Prostě najednou by byly rioty v ulicích, kámo, ty vole, zakázaná videohra. Ne, prostě není problém, jako... The hell? Líva, to je ona, že jo?
Are you Líva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
Aha. Víš něco o tom domě na útesu? To bylo ono, jo?
3 years back it was the home of Malgit, a healer, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgit couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield.
What the fuck?
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
Že tedy neříkejte mi, že všechny ty šlapky mají vlastní animace. Dobře, já to zkusím ještě jednou. Jenom jako na test, jo? Na test. Na test to zkusíme ještě jednou, jo? Jestli to bude to samý, to si udělám.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
For science, ano, vybírejte. Takže koťátko, prsatá Mariam, Perdelína nebo Wendy Píštělka. Testujeme, ano, testujeme animace hry, přesně tak. Určitě nejsem první, kdo to dělá. Píšťalka, dobře, tak to jsem píšťalku tady třeba. Fajn. Dobře, je to těsný. Je to těsný. Ještě to je 8 lidí. OK. Dobře, no já mu tady prsatou Miriam, třeba aspoň bude sranda. Tak, 101 jo, opět. 102. Má to úplně stejně. Takže jsou jiný ty animace. tak no, já teďka si musím ty šlapky koupit všechny, že jo? Že každá má jinou animaci, že jo? To je v hajzlu. Dobře, no. Ach jo, tak to je 2. Doufám, že z toho aspoň animace, ty vole.
Well. Well, these are...
Tak, kdo nám ještě chybí? Počátku tady zkusíme třeba, jo. Takže doufám, že tý slečně bylo aspoň 18. Tak to ještě jako minimálně. Ne, vážně jsou ty animace jiný, vážně jsou jiný. Prostě kámo, ty vole, fakt jakoby klasický Poláci prostě, jo. Hele, Johne, když děláte animaci těch šlapek, kolik jich tam je? No, máme 5 šlapek, tak jich uděláme 5, ne? A teď, jakoby Johne, nemůžeme radši opravit ten kombat? Ne! Budou šlapky. Jo, takže, jakoby už chápu, že to má tak debilní kombat ta hra prostě, jo? Jakože v ten moment. No. Tak, prdelinka, jo, dobře. Já se to aspoň zatím najím. OK. Nechala si klobouk. Tak, přesně tak. Takže ještě jedna, jo? Mám ještě vůbec nějaký peníze? Jo, ještě něco mám, ty vole. Bendy píšťalka, taky kámo nickname normálně. Nebo spíš jméno. Čau, Honza. Jako pak bude samozřejmě další 2 hodiny tebe gringy ty peníze, že jo? Jak tak jinak, no. Ok. Dobrý, tak to doufám všechno, jo? Kámo, jak to, že mám, jak to jsem dostal damage? Jak to, že mám mít životu než se s tím? Co se, kámo, jakoby dopadle stalo, ty vole? Teďko. Herpes. No.
How many more can there be?
Oh sh... Počkej, oni bouchají pod... Dobře, to jsem jakoby nějak neočekával tohleto. Dá se to projít tady po tom pobřeží. No, já se člověče asi konečně nalevlím. A vyrazíme dál, tyjo. Takže, já mám 3 levely navíc teďko. No tak já nevím, jako mi prostě přijde, že nejlepší normálně je tady all in do Quenu, no. Jakože... Fakt se zatím zdá, že to je prostě nejlepší cesta, jak fungovat. Quen přednáší odražený zranění medicíte cílů. Výdrž +1. Akcí. No já bych třeba kámo jako fakt rád jel Igny, akorát, že problém je v tom, že já prostě nemůžu jet Igny, já prostě musím z toho talentového streamu jet kven. No já si člověče asi klidně vezmu tady výdrž. Tak a teď se vrátím zpátky a tady si protáhnu ten roll ještě. No a teďka bych měl být prostě úplně nesmrtelný de facto, že jo. Jakože, já už vlastně od teďka bych měl být úplně nezničitelný kvůli tomu členu. Ha! Super. Mně se líbilo, že tě přišel blueprint za 1600 drahej, ale jedna návštěva bordelu tě vyšlo na 600. To nebyla jedna, to bylo 5 šlapek. To zase káma musíš to brát jakoby, chápeš, jo? Logicky. Ano. To už se vyplácí, no přesně tak. Jaký bude překvapení na Vánoce? Ale já nevím, bude příští víkend také speciální stream s Jacobem, budeme stavit vánoční stromeček, budeme přidávat studio a budeme možná rozdávat nějaký dárky, pokud to stihneme. Což nevím. Jo, ale jakoby potom dál, tak upřímně nemám aktuálně zatím žádný plán. Tak. Takže v tomto baráku by teďka měl být nějaký přízrak, jestli to chápu správně. No, tak pojďme to tady pořádně projít schválně. Tak chceme zpátky Ctibora. Ty vole, kámo, to je třeba poslední, kdo toho Ctibora zná. Pamatuje si to legendárního Ctibora. Počkej, co to je Malget? Muron. Marisha. Malget, Muron, Marisha. Moira. Jo, takže tady leží všichni moji Moira spoluhráči. Tak teď to dává konečně smysl, no. Jo. Takže tady to podezření je v tom, že tady ten fletr se nezabil, jo. OK, a když teď půjdeme zpátky do toho baráku, jo. Zajímavé. To je takový detektivní quest. Hele, já teda budu říkat, já se upřímně myslím jednu věc, jo. V Zaklínači jsou nejlepší detektivní questy. Doslova celá trojka je vlastně jeden velký detektivní quest, že jo. Když to tak nějak vezmeš. A hele, sorry, funguje to naprosto fenomenálně, jo. Tak, ano. Tady pozbírám ten bordel, co tu mají. Pak je tohleto. A ta co to je za znamení? A tohle je druhý? Jo, takže počkej, tady jsou 3 svíčky, já už to vidím. 1, 2, 3. Kámo, vážně? Najdi někoho, kdo dokáže rozlišit podivné zápisky. Najdi někoho. Skvělý. A koho jakoby, ty vole? Jo, takže to vlastně může být úplně cokoliv tohleto ještě tematicky. Nádhera. Jakože bych mohl Honzo dělat 12 hodin reakcí na streamu, jo? Jakoby na Vánoce, to asi nezvládnu. A teda upřímně, asi mě to ani jako nebavilo, jo? Abychom byli teďku mezi náma. Proč to znova teďko posílá sem? Počkejte, divný. Prohledy okolí domu a pobřeží. To už jsem udělal, takže ještě pobřeží. Jo. Myslím, že je to hodně rozšířený Zaklínač 3. Ale já to nechci jako takhle. De facto, já jsem naprosto upřímně dneska dopoledne to chtěl úplně skipnout. Jakože, fakt si myslím, že třeba první 4 hodiny, no 4, prvních 8 hodin této hry je fakt úplně strašných třeba. Že oni nejsou jakože úplně strašní, jakože jsou úplně nehratelný. Ale v porovnání jakoby s tím, co od toho očekáváš, tak je to vážně výrazně ročně bych chtěl. No. Teďko najednou to všechno zlomilo a jak bych teďko najednou hrál úplně jinou hru, mi přijde. A počkat. Co tak já leží ten temerec? Jaké máte názor na Geralta ve Fortniteu? A já se ho kámo zahraju. Tak se tam taky zahrát, já jsem trpěl v té vesnici a pak už jsem to vzdal. No teďko se najednou totiž ta hra totálně otevřela a úplně změnila. Jako já nevím, třeba to má kámo úplně debilní konec, já nevím. Prostě ale čistě jakoby v rámci porovnání s jakoby s jedničkou, tak teda jednička je fenomenální hra proti tomu. Já to beru jako tak, že teďko už začínám jakoby chápat, co se děje. Tak de facto Zaklínač 3 je to nejlepší z jedničky a to nejlepší z dvojky. No a teďko najednou to tak nějak funguje prostě. Co mám kurva ještě prohledat? Ve sklepě domů našel Geralt starý papíry. Nechal jsem si je a vrátil jsem se k započatý práci, aha. Čete, skipnul jsem tady ještě něco? Co bych tady měl projít? Protože já jsem to všechno prošel, ty vole, nic nevidím nikde. Tamhle akorát nějaký divný kámen. Počkat, co to je za kámen, tohleto? Ne, Arthur nefunguje. Prostě, já totiž tady něco... Jo, já tady mám být v noci, jasně. Takže oni se tady v noci spavnujou ty duchové, no. Výborně.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick? Innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my 2 sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
Takže ten týpek z toho tábora tak zabil 3 malý děti.
Telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
Píčo, to je smrt, ty vole. Takže proběhte jít na hřbitov. Mám se s ním promluvit, jo. Dobře, tak schválně. Ne tak úplně, no jasně. No hele, jakoby já jsem je jakoby zabil, ale bylo to úplně jinak, chápeš, jo. Bylo to v sebeobraně. Třeba přesně, to úplně to vidím, jo. Tak to tak nějak dopadne za chvíli. Já jsem tuto kapitolu hrál za Hanzelta jednou dávno, nepamatuju si to. Ano. teďka má celkem nostalgie tohle.
Close the distance.
Jo, to je Ročeho tábor.
tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry, observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
He does what?
puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter...
Okay.
Watch yourself, Geralt.
Já se kam jsem ztratil, tak sám z toho hlavního tábora. Sambor obchodník, sestřičky. Jo, takže já tam musím zjít takhle podle pobřeží.
Yeah. Don't be stupid. Close the distance.
Not a chance.
Dá se to projít po té vodě? Nedá, samozřejmě klasicky. Už tak vyvývá. Jaká je, čete, nejlepší část dvojky? Celkově. Začátek, konec.
Not another fucking stone.
Asi tohleto, ok. Sex tris, to asi ano, jakoby na ten sex tris, tak mám pocit, že museli ty vole dát tak třeba polovinu budgetu, jako jo.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet.
Oni ho pořád hledají?
That fucking fog.
Maria, to jsou dementi.
Odren.
Chlapi.
What is it, Witcher?
I like to get my bearings once in a while.
We all do.
Will you answer some questions for me?
If I know how to. And if I can.
I heard not everyone likes Henselt.
To be liked by everyone, you need not to have a mind of your own. And Henselt's got one.
Put it this way, more and more people don't like how he thinks.
We agreed to speak freely.
I've learned of a plot.
I promised I'd answer every question I know how and every question I can. That's a question I cannot answer.
Tak, Maveriku.
Have you managed to do anything, Witcher?
I went to the house where you and your unit were stationed. Found some interesting things in the cellar.
I know nothing of that, and don't wish to know anything. I just want to be rid of that phantom.
I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth.
If I must. Folks say that old Malget conspired with the river demons. So much blood has flowed down the Pontar. It's the evil in it that the beings in the river's depths feed on. That's all I know, truly.
Have you managed to do anything, Witcher?
The Spectre claims she's the ghost of one of the sisters you murdered. They're out for revenge.
Is that why you wanted my coin? To talk rubbish?
What?
You're no better than them, you freak! Away with you, demon!
Wow. Toto začíná být dost zajímavý. No? Tak, kdo zabil ty holky teda? Prdele, kurva, já to musím se obejít. Ahoj, Niky. Teďko se čete, dáme takovej test chatu, jo? Až vám řeknu, tak napište všichni do chatu ahoj. Úplně všichni, jo? Víte, co jsou AFK, jo, až vám řeknu. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoj, chat. No. Takže oni tady všichni jsou, krásně všichni AFK. Výborně. Já jsem to viděl. Tak. Ukáž kozy. Ano, přesně, ty vole. Všichni tady je odrena, no. To je jaký kámo quest. Jak to mám projít tady nahoru? Můžu tudy? Ne. Musím to zjít spát. Čau mentalista, čau.
Proč teď všichni hrajou toho zaklínače?
To já nevím, jakoby co to je všichni. Já jsem dohrál teďko 1 a teďko hraju 2, protože vychází brzo 3 znova. To já těma klidně zavolám. Ty a Patrik, no tak jakoby já a Patrik, to je hardly všichni. Spíš jakoby správná otázka by spíš byla, proč všichni hrajou Fortnite, že jo? A Fortnite všichni hrajou, protože je vypadová sezóna. Co tady děje? Kolik je tady do prdele těch questů?
Oi, what you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plow it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will you?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
Takže možná já tako nejdřív dojít k těm přeludům? Jo. To je fakt dobrá otázka. Ne. Nahoru. Jo, takže já jsem se koukám dostal někam úplně do prdele teďka, jo.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here. The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Square coins adorned with a fish.
Yes,
I guess the plotters like to come here.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid, while the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni army-issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections. And they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
Takže kočky mají jakoby magické vlastnosti, tak to je...
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel.
Yes.
Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one, just in case. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
From what I've seen, it's not safe here.
The beasts are too scared to come near the circle.
Maybe, but you gotta leave the circle to return to camp.
Help us get back!
If you all know this area is infested with monsters, why the hell did you come here?
On a kind of pilgrimage to visit the circle.
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who is this visionary?
Yes,
he's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Yes, Zvik was right.
To je tak strašně zajímavá část hry. Jakože fakt neironicky jsem překvapený.
Damn, you're ugly.
Jako tady se koukám, evidentně děje najednou strašně moc věcí najednou prostě. Že je tady prokletý to místo, potom jsou tady ty 3 zabitý malý holky. Potom vedle toho tak to místo je teda evidentně magický. Takže se k němu nechtějí přibližovat ty ostatní mobky. Pak jsou tady ty 2 fajeři, které jsou tady nějakým divným důvodem. Pak je tady nějaký jasnovidec. A pak vedle toho jsou tady ty šlapky. Ty šlapky jsou tady někdy asi v pohodě, jo, zrovna, ale...
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you that have eaten us!
We owe you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Zivik catch us.
Don't shit your pants! Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Zivik to her?
Tak. Takže teďko nechám ty soldiery a jdeme teďko navštívit ještě jednou ty přeludy. To by mělo být tudy a nahoru. Yes. Mně přijde, jak kdyby tuto část a tu předchozí dělal úplně jiný tým. Já mám taky ten pocit, no, jakože fakt mám pocit, že třeba od této části hraju úplně jinou hru. Kdyby ten Zaklínač začínal tady, tak by to byla najednou úplně jiná hra prostě, jo, třeba. A teď jdeme si jako fakt naprosto seriózně, jo, tady strašně moc lidí tu předchozí část brání, tady teda minimálně u mě v chatu, ale fakt to je úplně něco jiného. Tak já tady počkám do půlnoci. No a teďka já jsem musel přepnout quest, ne? Je to sestřičky? Yes. Oh shit! On to nepřežil.
You're a fool, Witcher. You trusted a ghost born of suffering. My power shall grow with what you have granted me. When I devour your soul, nothing will stop me.
What? Who are you? And who murdered the sisters?
Their beloved father did. Edirnian soldiers defiled them, and he could not abide the shame. A sensitive murderer.
Why did you go after Maverick? Why not let him live?
Ah, his father, you see. He had certain dealings with me.
I was elated when he gave his children up to me.
Sent them into my arms. When he himself then joined us, my power grew. I felt a might in me like never before. And then I thought, families should stick together. And I was right. Maverick was scrumptious.
Odd that you never noticed Maverick had only 2 sisters and not 3. Initially, I worried I would not fool anyone with a multiplied female soul. But his brothers proved too resistant, and I was forced to try. Lucky for me, a naive witcher king.
Ah! What the fuck?
Shit, you stink.
Kámo, to je prostě jak ten golem fight z 1 teďko. Let's go. Naštěstí jsem kámo nezničitelný, takže dobrý, ale... Počkej. Jak fáze nebyla splagena? Já už to chápu. Dobře, tak teďko se zeptám. Kdybych já pomohl tomu týpkovi a ukončil to, tak já zabiju toho démona stejně? Nebo ne? Protože jestli ho tak teďko to chápu, protože já jsem dostal z něho tu necrophage, ty vole, prostě zbroj. A ten si konečně můžu vykraftit, no. Ty bláho. Pojďme zpátky. By si tam šel s ním taky, kdyby jsem, že řekne. Ale on se mnou jít nechtěl, já jsem se na to ptal. Ty bláho, to je taky quest tohleto. Takže celá ta situace byla prostě o tom, že přišli nějaký vojáci. Ty znásilnili ty 2 malý holky, který měl ten týpek. A ten týpek se zbláznil a popile je zavraždil kvůli tomu. A pak spáchal sebevraždu. A na základě teda toho, tak jakoby vyrostl ten démon, jo. Píče, to jsou fakt jakoby příběhy úplně z hororu. Tohle. Teprve 3, tam jsou příběhy, nespodolujte.
Die now!
Co? Co mě zabilo? Ok, tak teď si toho tam vůbec jako nějak nevšim. Nevadí. Možná safe. Počkej, vážně? Vážně. Ach, bolec. Nevadí. Já jsem dostal tím questem reality check, kde mám běžet všem. No jasně. Víc se vám přijde, že ono je strašně zábavný vidět prostě questy, který můžeš jakoby fakt splnit, ale zároveň je failnout. Protože potom najednou to působí, že to je reálný svět. Můžeme ten topec nechat vejít. No. Tak super. Počkej, teďka tam bylo něco úplně jiného. Co to šlo? To je jedno. Tak, už pojďme se prosím posunout někam dál konečně. Takže to je tudy. Jo, a rovně. Ale čete, ono je rychlejší rolovat, než chodit, koukám. Já jsem na to asi přišel normálně. Ale bude celý zbytek hry. Výborně. Já to roluji do tábora. Tak ještě kousek.
Not another fucking stone.
Já roku pozastavil na ty Herma Millery už je podle mě hrozně dávno mimo. Ježišmarja. Další. Chlapi, držte píšu na chvíli, prosím vás. Ne. Ztracené ovečky to byly, že jo?
What do you want, Witcher?
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely. But I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll regret that he fooled my people with all those superstitions.
Yes, yeah.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only the 5th Company was sent there. She deserved it. What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rhine when a mage boiled the blood in his veins. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
Did you participate in the battle?
I did, and I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called draugrs. Edirnians, Cadwennies, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevisic, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Edirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Seltkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Seltkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Seltkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Seltkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Aedirnians. But the flames got him in the end.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Bergen Dwarf Regiment, all save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwenis, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the north. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Co to vagina? To pokud že bude starší.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhart Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
Okay, capu ty vole.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, and they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. Seltkirk won then. Vandegrift's sword cracked and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Loathan came to be.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandegrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. Blade got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandegrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Seltkirk's chainmail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandegrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claim the female dragon slayer has it, but I wouldn't even try talking to her.
Who's got Seltkirk's chainmail?
A certain Vincent Trott. Low nobility, in the army since forever, a greedy bastard.
Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the black ones. They don't like how they lord it around the camp, even though the king talks to them. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Thanks, Civic.
Wow. To je sama sakra tato informace, no. Zkusme kostky.
What do you want?
I'd like to...
I haven't the time right.
And how is...
Beat Fred.
Jo, takže já prostě nemám doslova šanci tomu dostat, tak. Počkej na příležitost získat ten meč, jo. Ty krava, tady toho je. Já se tam musím dostat na druhou stranu mlhy, jo. Ty vole, to je šílený. To je šílený. No, tak já vám ty zápisky a zkusím někomu ukázat. A tím začneme. Jak to tady pořád píše, že nechápu, jak můžu ukázat hru angličtinou, ale kámo, přistaňte do prdela gatekeepovat ostatními hry. Je to úplně retardovaný, ty vole, prostě. Prostě chováte se jak Vojtěch normálně všichni, ty jo. Přesně Odrin, to je ten správný projekt. Tak, Death Moldu podáme, jo.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass, nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
Potřebuju trochu magického prachu.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Jo, na ty runy, jasně.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks.
Okay, dobře.
Can you make anything out of these notes, sorcerer?
Where did you get them?
Unimportant.
And you've no notion what's in them?
I know.
I'd be asking if I did.
They describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that gets you burned at the stake.
Be specific. What kind of ritual?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death. Souls of this kind gladly enter into covenants in the hope of being sent into the beyond.
Why would anyone want to deal with evil?
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for something valuable to them. I'll gladly buy the scroll.
I thought necromancy was forbidden.
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts containing forbidden knowledge.
I think I'll
Pěkný večír přeji Zaluthaj.
Interesting. Čau, Nedriko, děkuju, bratře, děkuju. Děkuju.
Zalutkna.
Takže tenhle ten quest jakoby nekončí, jo. To je zvláště, já mě můžu teda prodat, kdybych chtěl teďko. Ne. Kámo, to je kámo. Můžeme to nějaký veliký hype pro Nedrika a pro naše ostatní subjekty. Děkuju, brácho.
Freak.
To se plně až později, rozumím. Já bych normálně byl jako nadšenější, akorát jsem dneska fakt nějak brutálně unavený. Víkend byl těžký, tyjo. Tak. Konspirační teorie. Kámo, Nedriko, děkuju. Můžete ho všichni tagnout a zaspamovat. A moderátoři hlavně. Let's go, děkuju. Jak já nemůžu najít jediný marker k jedinému questu. Do prdele. Bychom možná mohli dát těch 15 let zase znova. Zase těch 15 jsou po dlouhé době. Ano. Počkej, vrahové králů. Promluvil jsi s elfem uvězněným v kebeckém táboře. Já jsem ještě pořád mluvil s tím elfem. Já jsem ještě s tím elfem pořád nemluvil? OK, tak jdeme za ním tím pádem, no. Scam train je blízko, no.
Have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist.
Je velmi blízko. To asi snad se k němu dostaneme, jo? Jak způsobem. Já budu kámo stát normálně najít toho odrena, jenom proto, aby drželi hubu ty chlapi už.
Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense? That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is...
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I do.
Aha. Tak tohle je zajímavý člověk. Takže já tady prostě můžu u něj vyrábět, že bych si opravdu koupil za 16 stovek ten nákres na tu N-word zbroj.
Co?
Kamo, ty kreténi prostě pořád řvou. Tak stalo to strašný prachy, já myslím, že to měl tenhle ten týpek. Zbroj z Drauga. Jo. Takže to, co jsem já porazil ten démon, tak to není Draug. To je něco jiného. Takže zatím pořád smůla, ty vole. Ok. Já bych donatil, mám 5 korun na účtě. Hele kámo, já to úplně chápu, jakoby, já prostě třeba teďko vůbec nehrotím to, že mám méně subů než předtím a tak dále, protože prostě doba je v píči. Jakože fakt to chápu, jo, jako prostě, takže chill.